Hello, today we are going to take a look at problem 71, simplify paths. In this problem, we are given an absolute path for a file, which we need to simplify it. Let me explain. So for example, there are two kinds of to simplify the given path, there are two kinds of conditions we have to consider. The first one is I'll use x to replace any characters that's not relevant. So the first case is 1 dot. So in 1 dot, how do we simplify it? We just simply ignore it. So which is x of x. In this case, that will be this. So we simply ignore this 1 dot. So second condition is a little bit complicated. So it is 2 dot. So how do we solve 2 dot problems? So we go backward one directory. So this will equals to this. So we go backward to one directory because of this. Therefore, we ignore this. In this case, we just ignore this itself. Okay, so this is the two conditions we have to consider in this problem. And this 1 dot and 2 dot, we actually use it when you navigate through directories in terminal. Okay, so how do we code this? So first, we must extract the content from the given string. So what's the content? So we know this slash is not the content. It's just a way to split different values. Therefore, we can split it by this slash symbol. How do we do it? Now the next step is we need a stack to work this. So to make our algorithm work, we need a stack. Therefore, let me create our variable stack, which is an empty array. So we use it as a stack. So now we iterate through the content of our created array. So if the content exists, if content equals to, so let's first do the first condition, which is 1 dot. 1 dot, we just ignore it. Therefore, we don't really care about the 1 dot. So let's take a look at 2 dot. So if it's 2 dot, what we do is we go backward one directory. So we go back with one directory. So this symbol, so this statement means stack is equals to stack except the last element inside the stack. So now if the content doesn't equals to 1 dot, so because if it equals to 1 dot, we just ignore it. Therefore, we don't put anything into our stack, which we skipped it. So if it isn't, then we have to add the content into our stack. So after that, we just give the content, we just restore the content into the original form, which is what we need to return. Yes, so here's one tricky thing is at first when I was doing it, I was trying to do stack.pop here because I would think it's the same meaning, but as you can see, it doesn't work because in some case it's just empty, so it's supposed to output an empty slash, but therefore in this case when it runs this, it will say pop from empty list. So to do this, we have to add conditions. That's why I use this instead. So this, even it is empty, it will just be itself.